Well, okay, I'm excited, so I need to calm down. Also, darn it, why is there bad connection? Good morning. Hi. Nobody's on the live stream at the moment, but who cares? Anybody who might end up watching this afterwards. I wanted to show some credentials as to why I'm okay with teaching people what I'm going to be teaching right now. Also, if things don't turn out great, that sucks for me, but either way, I'm just glad I'm able to live stream. Here is one of the art stuff that I have done. This is just a general drawing in Prismacolor pencils, but we are going to be doing sketches. So the way I first start off with drawings like this is sketching, and I freehand the sketches, so that's the way I do that part. Unless it's like a bigger thing where then I have like my own way of doing like not freehand or whatever it's called. And then we have this one right here. They're just like colored stuff, but all of these start with what's it called? All of these start with sketches, and that's like one of the main things that apparently people somewhat struggle with. And I have a whole album of drawings similar to this. I have around 100 drawings. Hi, Rotten Stream. You are first. But yeah, I have over 100 different drawings like these, so that is why I'm okay with just teaching people how to do the sketches and whatever. But hi, Bobby's here. Hi. Hi, Bobby. It's been a long time. But yeah, this is just the general thing of like what I draw. It's colored, but we are going to be working with sketching today because I had that requested last live stream. Basic stuff we're going to be needing is obviously paper. Well, look at that. I'm still a moderator. Yeah, you're still a moderator. I never changed it. You're going to stay like that unless you do something weird. Sounds sketchy. I bet. Either way, paper. Wonderful. And then just a typical pencil. This one is H. Most pencils, if you're doing like the what's it called? The orange or yellowish color ones from schools, they have HB on them. I did not find my HB pencil. You might be reporting for duty. Honestly, we needed you earlier, like 2 live streams or last live stream. I definitely needed you as a moderator. I'm trying to figure out who else I could add as a moderator, who also is frequent on my lives, because we had some spammers, the people that post the same comment over and over again, which is annoying to be honest. But yeah, we need more moderators, so I'll be looking out for more people to add as a moderator. Hi, aggressive Gingy. Hello. Oh, don't worry about it, Bobby. It's not supposed to be only on you. Then I am also going to be using a 2B pencil. So with this pencil, it's going to be much darker compared to this pencil. That is why we're using this one last regarding defining shapes and stuff like that with our sketching thing. You know what I probably should do? I should probably just write over here what we're doing. As in like aggressive, are you talking about becoming what's called a moderator regarding the live streams? Because hi Greg. Hello. I don't know whether or not today I'll be destroying them. Okay, good job with that. Aggressive, maybe. Okay. You have potential to become a moderator for my lives. Yes, however, you need to be more constant in my live streams. I need to get to know you more as a general person before I add you as a moderator. Because again, I don't know what moderators do all that much aside from get people away from the live streams that are being weird, annoying, suggestive, or anything like that, or saying bad stuff. So I'd rather have the moderators be people that I know. For example, Bobby. Bobby, I know. Ananya, I know her as well. I know Fan, I think they're a little bit too young, to be honest. I don't quite know. But yeah, certain moderators, again, I have to know them. There has to be a rapport there. There has to be like a connection, I guess. And then Sarah said hi, hello. And then Stay 17. Oh, welcome to the family. Yeah, yeah, and you have to be bald to be a moderator. Okay, Bobby, you don't need to call yourself out like that. I'll protect you. Please, can you draw my favorite animal? No one to draw ever today. What's your favorite animal? Because we're currently doing like a little sketch thing. This is the first thing we're going to be sketching at the moment, and then a few other stuff. For example, this stuff. I'm just teaching people how to sketch for this live stream. We're going to start with this, but afterwards we're going to be doing not a Q&A type thing, but more of like a requests type thing, and then don't make me moderator, I'll just side with the spammers. Okay, good to know. Hi, hello, Gob is fantastic. Mods usually help with pinned messages, time out users, and just generally keep chat and check what the streamer focuses on streaming. Yeah, exactly why I'm looking for yet another moderator, because Bobby's wonderful. Bobby's great and all that. But like also I don't want to want him to be the only one dealing with all of the people. Or it's not all that much. Whenever he's gone though, it would be nice to have another person. 16, I'm friendly, I'm not mean. That's great. Maybe be a little more consistent with my streams, and then we'll see what we'll do. My favorite animal is a capybara. Okay, hold up. I'm adding that to the list. How do I spell that? Go back. Capybara. Okay, that's my list. You can barely see it, but we're gonna draw that later. Granny, you have a star on your sweater. Yeah, I have stars on my sleeves. You said you liked the sweater earlier, by the way. It's so pretty. Granny, you're making me shy. Okay, either way, let's start with sketching. Like I said, this is going to be mainly what's it called? It's a specific thing. Tutorial. There you go. This is the reference photo we're going to be using for right now. It is on my posts. So all of the photos that I am scrolling through right now are all on my posts. We are going to be learning how to sketch all of them. Whether or not it takes a while is up to us. But also, I'm sketching with you. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm excited. Can you please draw my favorite animal? I will afterwards, after we're done with like teaching how to sketch. If you're looking for moderators, maybe take note of your current mod time zones. I want to figure out when they're active and you are. That is actually a really good idea. You're right. I should learn to do that. Okay, generally, normal pencil. We're gonna start off. Maybe I should have this right here as well. Just so you guys. Now it's upside down. Just so we're able to just see it. Maybe I wish I could just put it in the corner right here or something. But yeah, we need to just see this in general in order for me to like reference how we're going to be sketching one thing over another. Can you do a FNAF character only one for me, please? Again, requests are going to be done at the end of our sketching tutorials. You should draw a capybara on top of a strawberry after. We'll see. So over here, we're just going to note the general shape of things. Can you draw a frog? Yes, I can. That's the point. We're going to just note the general shape of the strawberry first. So, of course, basic shapes start off first. So you're going to start with like oval. Then obviously over on these ends, you're going to define it more compared to this part because this part is touching, I'm talking about like right here. So we drew this oval right here. These parts are touching this part. So we're not going to be defining those parts as much as these areas because this part right here and this part right here mirror this part right here and this part right here. So those parts are going to be more defined. And then we are going to add another circle for this area right here. But we're also going to make sure that it's tilted this way. So our general direction for the strawberry is going to be tilted this way here. I wish I could zoom in a little bit more. Maybe I should just draw a little more defined. But yeah, our general direction for the strawberry is going to be tilted this way. So we could add a little top right here and then add the little circle just to make sure we're drawing it correctly. And as well as if I'm ever going too fast while doing this tutorial, let me know. Granny always struggles with technology. You don't even know. When I first got my iPad, I was shamed for the way I was using it because I was tapping it like the way you typically tap stuff. And by the way, Granny, I have been dying to ask about the clay model you made. What happened to it? It's in my little coin jar. It's normal at the moment, but yeah, it's in my coin jar. I haven't touched it really, but yeah, I still like it to be honest. It's not that bad. Okay, back to the drawing. In drawing perspective, girl. Okay, sorry, that's an expression, but yeah, you don't even understand like how happy I am with the fact that I got inspired by your art. I have so much saved photos now of like different perspectives and stuff like that. By the way, we're outlining the strawberry. It doesn't matter if we have it perfect compared to the reference, but now we have the strawberries outlined completely. We are going to add the bottom outline over here. And it's not going to be straight. We're going to make sure we have it curved because it's currently laying a little flat over on this end. Again, the way the reference right here is posed compared to like the photo that you should have pulled up is different. Favorite animal is axolotl. Ooh, interesting. Oh, the bloody turd. Hey, Brother, don't even. Interesting watching you draw. I can't draw at all, so it's very cool to see you break down the drawing like this. I hope you draw along, to be honest. What happened to it? It's normal. It's alive. Don't worry about it. But yeah, draw along if you can, because I want to see how well I can break things down for you guys and see what parts of like my tutorials I need to improve. Okay, so we are now on this section right here. And then if you look over here, there's going to be some part that goes in the back and some part that's over here. So we could mirror that with the circle right here and then go out this way. If you look over here, there's also like a little divot. I'm gonna, what can I compare it to? It's like almost like the divot in a heart. So we're gonna mirror that right here. See, a little divot right there. And then we're gonna go back over to the oval that we created. Create a little divot right here and then have it like this. Voila. And then that just goes over into the rest of the strawberry. Perfect. And then over here, we're just going to create this area right here. So let's start with this part right here. There's a little part right here that we just created. Right there. And then over here, we need to create almost like an oval again. See? Voila. Like that. And let's relax a little. Hold up. Let me get my sketchbook. Okay. We're going to be sketching a lot of other stuff because I want to get through this cat right here. This one's going to be like towards the end where like after we get like the basics down. This one's also going to be more towards the end. This one's a little easier, as well as this one's going to be the next one we're going to be drawing. So currently we're still going to be doing this one. Always draw from memory. I don't know why. It's like my weakness. Girl, that's not a weakness. That's incredible. Hi, Nicole. Our friend, I hope you guys learned something today from our sweet granny. I agree. I hope so too. It's honestly a wish of mine. And over here, this part's where most of like this part's important. I don't know how to describe it, but since the strawberry's like tilted, we need something to support this part right here. So we are gonna start off from right here. We're gonna even out the drawing, because if we have the whole drawing tilted, we're gonna be drawing just like this, and the whole thing is gonna end up being turned. We need it to be straightened out according to like the straight area right here. One moment, I need to erase this. But yeah, this part's going to be straightening it out. There you go. I have that same pencil. Ooh, perfect. Why is your PFP so cute? Oh, I had mean comments with Bobby telling me it looked bald, but I love that comment. Thank you. Galactic, because it's when she was bald. See what I mean? See what I mean? Why your comment is much more refreshing than Bobby's. And then we are drawing this part right here, just simply like that. Again, this isn't colors. This is just getting the general shape down. And now we need to work on this part right here. As obviously seen, you guys need to learn how to break down photos like just visually. Over here, it's much wider compared to over here. So that's very important to know, because if you have just it being straight, it's gonna this part, the bottom part's gonna reach over here, because if it's gonna be just straight down, we need to make sure that we have that line and that this line is smaller than this line. Okay, back to the drawing. As to mirror that, let's go out over this way. Then let us go. Just basic shapes. We're not going to add more details until later. Again, we are making sure we got this part down first. I think outlining a drawing is like one of the biggest things that is needed to learn, especially during sketching, because again, this part isn't all that important as much as outlining the basic shapes. 0% understanding? How dare you? Please, I'm trying my best. Granted, it's kind of small. I couldn't be able to see the details. Okay, fine. We'll work on the next drawing a bit more, but at least you could see the basic shapes, to be honest. I hope. Is my camera quality that bad, guys? Then we are going to round out this part a little bit. This is kind of a dark pencil, to be honest. And then add the bottom part. Voila. We got the basic shape of that down, and then we can now add more details. So one of the details that we see over here is that this part right here, it makes it look as if it's going around the whole cupcake instead of just being straight up placed on a cupcake. Yeah, small. I'm doing it perfect. I hope it's working out for you. I genuinely hope it does. But we're gonna make sure we have a little thing like this. So this is like little triangles now, but it looks more like it's going around the whole thing instead of just staying there like a plate. Yeah, no, that's perfect. Exactly. See, everything's gonna work out. Okay, and then now to add a little more details. First up, I'm gonna get rid of this line right here because I was just trying to show you guys the trajectory of the general strawberry. And I'm gonna describe or explain just a little bit of where certain shadows go, and then we're gonna move on to the next thing. Why is my cupcake side eyeing me? I don't quite know. But we're gonna get rid of some of the little guidelines that we created, and then redefine this part right here because I erased it. There you go. There you go. And then, do you remember me? Moss. What kind of conversations have we had before moss? You've got a good drawing finally after. Oh, it's so perfect. Thank you. You made my day. I'm glad at least like somebody's following along with the tutorial. My cat has been like, oh, I wish I was you. Okay, there you go. Let us start with the little triangle thingies for this part, like the cupcake liner itself. I was at your strawberry cookie thing drawing. Oh, last year. We haven't talked to each other since last year. I'm following along. Oh, okay. I feel happy about that. We are gonna what's called erase most of this part right here. It's just the general guideline. You're still gonna see like a fade line over it either way. And then let's start with these two. These are going to be a lot wider compared to these over here. So we're going to make sure that this almost triangle, we're not closing the triangle. This shape is still going to be a lot wider in general. So it's going to be more like, how do I, there you go. We have an eraser. This is fine. So this is how close the triangle shape is going to be more towards this end, but towards the middle, it's going to be more like this. Quick question: how did you have your breakfast? No, I did not. I think I did. I had chocolate milk. Congratulations, aggressive. Mm-hmm. Along. Thank you, Bobby. Me love cake. I love candy. Oh, I need to do the notification things. I forgot to. Oh, interesting. Okay, and then we're gonna add another one. Again, we're not gonna be too accurate according to the reference photo because again, we're trying to get the general sketch done. And then I'm just gonna show you guys how to do this end part, and then we're gonna connect them. So we got the middle down. We need to connect it to this part, and we're gonna start off with some lines because those lines are gonna symbolize the ones that we can't see at the moment. And there's a line right there, goes into this part which is darker. There we go. Right here. See what I mean? I hope you could see. But there you go. Trying to make it darker so you guys are able to notice. Hopefully you're able to notice. There you go. It's just like smaller triangle shapes. And then we're going to add the lines later. Let's add just a bit more over here. And then we're going to connect it. At least try to connect it. This is a bit big. Either way, this is how we're connecting it. So it's wide over here and then it goes smaller over this way. And then because it's going to go around the strawberry in general. Hold up. OMG Sergeant Eraser. Granny, you should eat well. I am. You're old and you need to take your meds. I took my vitamin C. I'm not sick. That's why I'm good. Hyperactive. Too much sugar, I guess. I drew your PFP last year. I remembered. Wait a minute. Hold up. No, there's no one. Okay, there's this one person from, no, not last year. 2 years ago that drew fan art of me. Hi, hello, Crystal. Crystal Mania. There's a person that drew it 2 years ago. Wow, that's been a while. But their art is so pretty. I wish I got to like talk with them more, but they disappeared. And again, smaller triangles, more closed up before we get into before I merge it into this part. Over here's well. There you go. Okay, now we get to add a little more detail. Let's let's start by erasing some of this outline over here. This part is just mainly straight lines. We need to make sure we have a little more like organic feeling to it. So we are going to add the lines from over here first. Go, and then we're going to add this line over here. And I'm adding just a bit of bend into the cupcake liner itself. See, that looks a lot more organic compared to just a straight line over here. Let's see. Mr. Beast Raid said hi. Thinks there's a little blank space down the first cream at the middle of it where you can see down there another little part of the strawberry. Right here. Yeah, it's right here. But again, general sketching. That's what we're trying to learn here. I agree with you. There is a little space right there. I think that's what they're talking about right here. It's very important if you're trying to learn to do like really hyper realism to see that, take note of it, and draw it there. But again, this is just the main sketch. We're not doing too much. Good note though. That's a really good note. Hello, Crystal. I sadly didn't join live. Sorry. Oh, that's okay. Welcome to Granny Stream. Is there a place where you can share our drawings after? Yes, there is. Community page. Oh, I'm so happy. But yes, the community page. I have it on my what's it called? My channel. So you go to my channel. There's a community page in general where you could hit, and then you could share your sketch after. And again, we're creating more of like an organic line. It's not just one straight line. So as we take like the tip corner right here and have it go down. Darn it, I forgot to add more. Here we go. I'm gonna try adding less of just one line. Make it almost zigzaggy, to be honest. There you go. That way it has like creases that we're able to make it look a little more realistic compared to just lines. Very important. We don't want just plain lines. There you go. Another fun thing that you could note is this little area right here that I just drew. So, sorry, my bad. But, like there's little triangle areas over here. I don't know if you could see, but it goes down in one line and then it goes over this way and then back up. So again, down in one line this way and then back up. Doing that also helps create more of a sense of realism or like more of a sense of depth. Or it may not be have been me. Hello, hi, V's here. Hello. Craig in the community. Yeah, I think that is a cup of tea. Who did it? Granny. Gulp. Hi, hello. I don't know how to say your name. Hi, Bobby. Granny loves drawing shiny stuff. Yes, I do. Hello, human. Hi, JD. Hi, Luigi. How long has the live been going on? Currently, 23 minutes. Dang, we haven't even finished one sketch. Wow. The banner. May have been like 5. Your drawing is so good. Thank you. We're currently learning how to sketch stuff at the moment. Trying to like give my best advice. Also, we're not drawing just straight lines down. Everything is going back to this circle right here. So for example, if I were to do this, everything is being pulled into that type of thing. So into the bottom area. So again, not just straight line down. That would be straight line down. This would be a straight line down. We're turning into this area. So very important to note. Also a reason as to why some sketches or some things that you guys do or draw, for example, I had a problem with this, don't look as good as you want them to. I'm fine, thank you, Bobby. I'm back. Hi. Don't worry, this is the first one only. I'm good too. I'll follow along. I think I'm doing pretty good for my first drawing. Okay, good. We're going to work on a different one as well. We're going to work on a few of them, to be honest. And then again, as the further you go into like these areas, the more it's going to be like a deeper turn. Go deeper turn into this part right here. Go. And again, another one right here. Then voila, we got that part down. Very good. We are going to add shadows, but I want to add that a little bit later. Banner? Oh, what's wrong? You know about it? What are you talking about? More like a cone, right? Yeah, kind of like a cone, because like if this was to be extended fully, it's going to end up coming into just a triangle. Let us move into more of like the strawberries details. Yeah, I'm not able to like zoom in and show you guys, but I have the reference there again on my page. And we can actually add just a bit more right there. Let us work into some shadows. I have a darker pencil right here. We're gonna add just a bit over here. I'm just outlining this part right here for now. Then very softly, we're gonna take it and pull it upwards. Go, and I'm using like circular motions. And over here, we're gonna add a bit of a darker part, so just press a little bit harder. There you go. And over here, we're gonna go just a tiny bit darker. This is just showing you the general. Speaking of which, over here we used to draw the circle. Remember, we're not going to be adding a darker area right here because there's obviously a highlight right there, meaning that there's not as much darkness right there. So we are going to go around the circle almost. Go over it this way. This is just showing you like where certain light values are. And then over here, again, we're going around the circle, around the highlight. And this part we're not doing too dark because the darker parts are right here and right here. That's about it. And I did join, you got me. I went undercover this time. Wait a minute. I went undercover. I'm gonna color it in. No, we're not coloring it in. We're using only pencil this time. Painted picture. Nope. I didn't join. Aggressive. What happened to you, man? Who is Bobby? Bobby is one of my moderators. Okay. We're not gonna add the seeds because I feel like that would make things a little too detailed at the moment. And again, we're trying to just do basic shape. Okay, there you go. Voila, we got this part down. Maybe a little too dark over this way, but who cares? Just the general shape. Erase just a bit of this part because I don't like how dark it was. There you go. Let's move on to this part right here. So we're going to start with this area first before melting into the rest of this part. That's me. And Bobby is the chosen one. Go get him. Yeah, I got promoted. Yep. He got promoted because he was here for a long time. Over here at this corner, I'm adding a little dark because again, over here there's less light, and over here as well I'm going a little darker. And since right here we see the shadow area, we are going to create some of that darkness over this way. So again, circle area, just adding just a bit of that darkness. Voila. And then as you can see, there's like a more saturated color right here. That also means that we're going to make it a lot darker in general. So first I'm going to outline this area before, in a circular motion, adding just a bit of that color. Then over here there's a layer. So we're going to add some from this part right here over to this part right here. Again, try to make it more of like not just one line, but just a flowy type thing. Message deleted by Bobby. Ooh, what is that? It's ugly. Oh, Bobby, you don't have to do that. To be honest, it's kind of funny when people say that. But yeah, there we go. I'm adding just a bit of it right there. And then over here, we're just going to add a tiny bit. And then over here, just a tiny bit. We're just trying to get like this area right here because this part's wider. This part's not. And over here, see, like this is a different color compared to this one. I'm joking. It's amazing. See, I told you they were probably just pulling a flag or something. But yeah, okay, there you go. There's this part. I'm gonna outline this area right here because you could see how fuzzy it's looking almost. I don't want to discourage anyone. Well, it's okay if people have that opinion. To be honest, it's perfectly fine. I'm taking this pencil and I'm pressing a little harder just to get the outline a bit more there. There you go. Again, I'm outlining this whole area in general. There you go. See, that's why it's a little more defined. Let's move into this part. Now, the cupcake area might be a little harder. We're going to start by shading in those little triangle areas. So this part right here that we created earlier, we shaded those part in first. Then, let's see. You could see, because we have a darker shade over here in general, this area, like this half of the strawberry is going to be darker. So this part, we're going to have like really dark, like we're right there. So we're going to press much harder. Just go up that area right there. There you go. That part is shaded. Now we don't want that part to bleed into this part. So the main thing over here is to make sure we don't, we color in this area, but we don't color in this part too much. We're going to just lightly go over that part. See? So this part's still colored in, but it's not too dark where everything's just blended in together. Then we're going to do the same thing over on this end. There you go. And then again, we're going to do that one more time over here. We're going darker more towards this part, and then once it comes to this line, we go lighter. And see, there you go. That makes the difference where it's like it's still dark. You still see that it's shaded, but you don't want it to blend in altogether. So it's like one big dark blob. Over here, you can see like there's like this area right here and this part right here. We're gonna copy that, adding just almost a circle right at the bottom. But again, we're gonna make the inner part a little darker, so it looks more like this instead of just a full-on black circle. We're going to do that over here as well, trying to avoid the edges, to be honest. Try to avoid these parts. So just towards the middle. Go, and then a little up right this way, higher this way, over here. See? See, that works. And then over on this end, like this area, we're going to just shade it in lightly. Again, you don't want it to blend it all into one thing. We are just lightly doing this area right here, avoiding the edges. We're mainly just coloring the middle area. Over here, and then voila, we have the general sketch. We made the general sketch, we did the general values of things, and like being able to do just the general values of a reference photo really helps with understanding, okay, well, we add a darker red over here, a darker gray or yellow over this way. That way you're able to take any photo that you're looking at and you're able to sketch it out. Again, this strawberry is very undetailed. We don't have the seeds in it, which we can add if we want. But I'm just adding like circles. It's not a colored in circle, it's just a circle in general, or like an oval. We are able to add that in, give it a little more life, to be honest. And then we're going to be able to move over into our next sketch. Our next sketch tutorial. Okay, we have sketch number 1 done. Very basic, very normal, compared to something more detailed like this and colorful like this. Again, we're not doing this. We're learning how to get the foundations of this, though. So again, this is not the same as this, but this is what is underneath this. So if we wanted to draw this, but realistically like this one, we need to learn how to do this part first. So understanding, hey, the shadow is right here, the shadow is right here, compared to over here. Speaking of which, that part, a little too dark, I know. But that is a good thing to know. I got it. Thank you again. She said it'll be on Thursday. Time she will decide by fate. No worries, aggressive. May I ask one thing, Granny? Are you obsessed with torturing Panda? No, I'm not. Creative Claire, hi, that's so cool. Oh, I love playing Minecraft. I love that your thing is a Minecraft thing. It's very good. Appreciate it. But we're just learning how to do the basic shapes of stuff. And then let us move on to... Okay, we could do a little vote. Do we want to draw or sketch out this next? Or do we want to sketch out this next? So it's either pie or the cat, and I need somebody to comment on that. Whether or not to do the cat or the pie first. Because either way, like, they're simple. They aren't going to be too hard to do. We're able to just figure out the shapes. No, you tried to cook it, squeeze it to death. No, I did not. Okay. I love Panda. I don't know what you're talking about. Who said that? I'm got to charge my phone. Cat? Okay, we're going to do the cat. So this is going to be our next reference. Again, all the references are in my little page thingy. We are now going to move on to... Let's do it on this corner right here, to be honest. I think this corner would be cute. Move the camera just a bit. There you go. And again, I'm not able to fully just have the reference photo right there, and it bends. So it's gonna look a little weird. You look cat. Oh, I love that V's here, to be honest. It's so cute. We are gonna just take note of the shapes, to be honest, very quickly. We're gonna start off probably with the eyes over here. Again, there's a straight line over this way. I wonder if you can see it. And then a curved line over this way before doing this area right here. So let us do just a general shape of the eye. Again, straight line this way. Somewhat curved line this way. Hope you're all following along with me and it's not too fast. See you, Granny. I'll draw more banners of other people. Bye. Granny, you're gonna adopt any cat this year? Actually, I'm planning to this year. I'm hoping is black and white, so I could call it Panda, and then a black one, so I could call it Loki. There you go, we got this part. Perfect. That is just the general shape. And you could see over here, like there's this little triangle corner area. We're going to also copy that. And this triangle corner area. And then it goes all the way up to this part right here. There you go. And again, all of this is just the general shapes. We're not adding too much color at the moment. We're going to get the values done later. Yeah, freehand. We're trying to learn, trying to teach like how to do the freehand. It's darker, by the way. It's like that. There you go. We're trying to learn how to, or trying to teach how to do by aggressive. Granny, you're gonna get you. Hi, hello builder. Go, and then there's a lighter part right here, so we're just gonna lightly do that area. And it melts into this part. There you go. A little too dark, so I'm gonna erase some of that so we have the basics. Then over here, you could see like this part. It almost looks like they had a circle over here in general. So we're gonna do almost a circle here over here in general. We're just matching the shapes. There you go. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. How often do you do your lives? I try doing them every week, but more likely than not, it's every other week. Then again, this part is more curved, and then we're going to do like the circle area. So curve over for this area. We're curving it down this way, and then we're going to add this eye part. And over here, you could also see like there's this part is darker, this dark little triangle, so we're going to add that as well. And a general darker spot right there. Looks like it's curved a little too much. Okay. I'm gonna go under the eye just a little bit. Over here. There you go. Let's define that part just a bit more. Let's define this part just a bit more. There you go. We have that part done. And then look, there's a nose right there. So we're gonna add the nose right over here. We're gonna start off with a little bend over here. Again, just a little bend over here. And then it looks like a heart, so we're gonna copy that. Make it just a wider heart right here. There you go. Over here you see like there's a little triangle type of thing. Also copy that. I love cats. I love cats too. We're trying to work things out and transfer this into a sketch. Yeah. And me can't draw a straight line. Okay, you could work on it. Do you like Has Been Hotel? Not really. For the language. Yeah, correct. Warn them if anything first before doing like deleting their comments or something like that. There you go. And then over here, you see like there's this little area. We are going to add that. Oh, and over here as well, we see that. So we are also going to add that on this end. There you go. See? And then it turns up this way. So we are going to add a line over here. Again, the fur can be added in a little bit later. So currently we're just doing shape. Then we're copying that part right here. This part is tilted just a bit more this way. And then it goes up all the way until it hits like this area. Same thing over here, up, a little more tilted because it like it's going this way. Granny permission, granny eyes are too close. We're gonna ignore that, to be honest. We're ignoring that because again, sketch, not too important. Afterwards, we can add details, we can fix things up. We're just trying to get the basic place down. Basic shapes down, basic sketch down. Okay. Then this, we're gonna go up over here. Then we're adding this shape right there at the top of the area. You can just do something random like this. There you go. Not too detailed. Again, basic stuff. And adding this part right here before going into the cheekbone area. And again, over here and then over at the cheekbones, adding the basic shapes of where the darker colors are going. Go. I am not good at drawing and painting, so I like that with just a few lines, you've already made it clear that the cat is sweet. Oh, That's cute. I hope streams like this also help you guys to understand like how do you sketch things, where do colors go and stuff like that. Someone should really give me $20 so I can buy DoorDash. Hi, hello, Masterstroke. But it looks more like a superhero cat. Interesting. Okay, and then there's a forehead right here. We have a whole forehead area, so that's a big area in general. We can honestly, you can see how this part can be considered a square or rectangle. So we could add two rectangles over here before adding this area right here. Try to break it down just a bit. So got square over here, and then almost another square over here. And then I also like how they added shadows to make sure like this part, it shows that it's looking down. So we are going to just copy that and add this area right here to make it look, to make the shape of where the shadows go. There you go. And this goes down this way. And then over here we're going to add, can't even see this, we're going to add the little fur over here. So we're adding the fur on this area right here to the little square areas that we just added. I signed up, maybe I'll learn something, hopefully. If not, I hope you get to hang out with us and have fun, but like erasing the little sketch and then adding some of the fur. There you go. Maybe we need to extend it a little bit more, just a bit. Don't quite know, but I feel like we need to extend it just a bit. Let's see. Trying to measure it. I feel like it's okay. We can work with what we have, but I feel like if anything, I would recommend extending this area just a bit more. That's so sweet, Claire. Like the owner. And this a commission or something. No, this is just a basic sketch. I'm teaching just how to sketch things out, how to sketch any of the photo references that are here. We're just working on learning how to sketch in a general sense so that people know how to do stuff for the teaching materials for us. Yeah, exactly. Okay, again, over here, we are adding the hair inside of the ears. And then let's work on the ears themselves now. So again, ears are really simple, just triangles. You could add triangles, but we are also going to, after adding the triangles, we're going to add like the little circular area right here. There's a triangle shape over this way and over here. So it's not just triangles. If you're drawing and you're just doing shapes, that's okay. But we also need to work on making sure that they're not just triangles. See, this is just very basic shape. We're going to add more dimension to it by, let's add a triangle over this way. And this part is a little more curved. And over here, it's bent. It's not sharp. Again, over this way, over here, and then down into this part's sharper. So there you go. That makes it a lot more ear-like compared to just a triangle. So one more time, we could try it right here. This is just a basic triangle shape, and then we can add more depth over this way. This is this area right here that's darker. It's more like the outside ear. Over here, make it just a bit more curved. Again, general shapes, very good to know. And then we have the actual head part itself. And it's not just a thingy right here. You could see it right here. It's more like a sharper point this way. I'm too involved in the tutorial. For that, you know this thing about I want to eat this art while she's cooking our lunch. Drawing with you, Granny. I don't know if everybody's drawing with us at the moment, but either way, hopefully they're at least learning something. Well, again, here's just a good shape in general. And then over here at the top, we're gonna add just a bit of a peak. Here we go. Let me just erase this area. I don't like the way that turned out. There you go, peak. So it looks round, but we're also having like 2 points connect. I love your love from India. Where from you, dear? I'm from America. I don't know about that, but I do know about I want to eat McDonald's sandwich. Have fun. Hi. Hey, Shiv. Hello. Oh, wait, no, you're Ananya. You're just from your dad's account. What should I draw, Bobby? Pinos, you should eat a cat. No, not a good idea. Okay, we are now heading over to this part right here. So it connects from this ear area down over here. And then you could just add this part right here. Okay, very simple, very easy. As well as over here, it's more of like almost like a bend before heading over into a normal curve. And then down here, and then over this way. Voila. Now we could add just a bit of details. I love your art. Thank you, Sally. I'm so, welcome to this little awkward family. It's been so long since I saw you drawing something. That you're not wrong. Let's add some of the like highlights in the eyes. So for example, this highlight's right here. You could add that right here, and then we have another highlight right there. Then we have a highlight over this way. Now you could tell that there's a difference in colors, but you could also see like this part's much darker in general compared to this area. Wait, is this Ananya? Yeah, Ananya's been using her dad's account or a different account in general. My creativity is at a 0. Darn it. I hope something helps. Okay, let us add a general shape right here. Let's add another one right here. So that helps us understand where the colors are gonna go. And I'm gonna add almost like a heart shape right there before coloring this part darker. In this area, I'm gonna do a little lighter. See, there you go. Over here, we're gonna just blend it in. Add a little more darkness to this part. And that part right here. See? We got that part. It doesn't look as detailed compared to what I see at the moment, because currently camera quality is wonderful. Then let's do the same thing over on this end. This part, and then over here, let's add a darker area. Make sure to avoid the highlights, because we still want them to appear. I don't want them to go away. Over here it's going to be lighter. And into this area. Another cool thing that you could do. I had a gorilla watching the cat in the background. You scared me with the blue text. You scared me with the blue text, to be honest. Anyway, how are you? This guy, he's looking at me like I've done something wrong. Well, it's the way the head is turned. I'll go now, because tomorrow my science. I'm actually taking my finals exam today after this live stream. Take care, Nanya. Nice, Bobby. It's Gorilla Guy. Who's Gorilla Guy? Is he somebody that we know? Nice cat. Thanks, appreciate it. But yeah, the blue text scared me. I saw it and I'm just like, oh my gosh, what happened? Okay, over here again, just a little darker, and we can tell like the different way, like the way this looks compared to this part. But I should give the cat a treat. Can you Venmo me so I can DoorDash? Bye, Nanya. I should give the cat coffee. Oh, hold up. That reminds me of something. Sorry if I scared you guys. But I have a coffee cat in general that I sketched out. Let's see. I wanted to show you guys because I really like it. In my opinion, it's cute. But here's one of the sketches. I have coffee right here and I said buzz. But yeah, this is just a little sketch that I did. But you reminded me about that. Draw me a gorilla and then we can talk. Ooh, okay, making demands. Oh yeah, that's what it reminded me about. Back to our little sketch. There you go. Wonderful. And then we could add just a bit of darkness over for the ears where we do this part. Go. It's just adding a bit more value, more depth to our sketch in general. Then again, guys, your homework after this live stream is to find a random post that you like, a random art piece that you like, and then also make a sketch of it. And then post it to my community page because I want to see if anything was learned from this. Go. Just adding a bit more shadow right there. Then over here, we could also add that. It's a general thing over on this end. Shadows to it. Go up into this area, and then this part could be darker. The way that you create a darker color while doing this part is just by pressing harder. So you got to be careful to press lightly first and then add the darker areas. Unless you're outlining something, then I would just recommend pressing a little harder in general. And there you have it. The shading part isn't as important as the sketch, to be honest. The shading part is just like to understand where what values go and so on and so forth. Can you send it again? You'll be able to draw me an axolotl. I could draw right now, to be honest. I think we're almost done. We're almost reaching what's called an hour. So we could draw an axolotl. 1 moment. Let me get a reference photo to be certain. You're not trash at shading. You just need practice. When you move to draw next one, can you send it again? Yeah. Okay. Let us draw this little thingy. Again, very simple to sketch things out, especially like that. You start off with just understanding the shape of the drawing. You're able to then add outlines, little belly, and then there's a thing right here for the whatever it's called, and then the tail. And of course, I'm making the darker parts, like the outline area, and then this area over here is much lighter because it's just the general shape that I'm trying to remember that's there. How do you want me to send you to? Okay, over here we have this part, and this down over this way. Again, very, very sketchy looking sketch. We're not drawing anything specific, as in like commission wise or whatever. We're not making it too detailed. Add eyes. Okay, the eyes turned out to be the worst part of this drawing. There you go. And then for this way we have, it almost looks like a dinosaur, to be honest. A fat tail. There you go, we have an axolotl. And it looks perfect and chubby, and I love it. Bye, Claire. I have to go to dance now. Okay, have fun. Keep up with your channel. Thank you. I don't know, post again. Or I don't have maybe Instagram. But I think I would make a good Messiah. Okay, I don't like that comment. Don't say stuff like that. We should add him in water. I see panda resemblance. Exactly. This can be panda anytime. You just need to change up a few things, like for example this area. But yeah. Can you draw me one last thing? What? I should take another request. Because this one was cute. I liked this one. I'm gonna guess it's a capybara. Go. Oh, thanks. This is axolotl. Axolotl. How to write? I don't know how to write it, to be honest. Oh, okay. Hold up. I am finding some cute reference photos for this. We could definitely draw this. This would be adorable. Okay. This one's cute. Let's see. Okay, we could draw this one. Axolotl. We could draw. There you go. This one right here. It's cute and it's chunky and I love it. Perfect. Okay. This would be more of an oval shape, to be honest. Because add the eyes early on. The little nose, heart, and then down this way. Shading in this little area. There you go. And then this part's chunkier type of outline before it goes into like a sitting position. It's a very chunky one. I love it. Go. Little dot right here before heading over into this part. Dot right here. Here. And we have little feet. Little foot right here. And right here before we add the other foot. Go. This part connects with this part. We made it a little too skinny right here, like a little too straight. Yeah. Let's make it curved. That's pretty. There you go. Can you draw me a mole salamander? I don't know what that is. Okay, guess what kind of perspective I'm drawing this time. Ooh, I don't know, but oh, here I could just show you. Actually, once I'm done, let me finish this part. I'm getting carried away. Go. Arms. Let's shade this part in and this part in. There you go. And just a bit of shading right there. He's so cute. Go 1, 2 for adding little ear. Another ear right here. Also shade in the ears. Oh, okay, wait, let's add one of those little oranges or apples. Oh, this is so cute. This is adorable. Okay, I love that. I'm breaking every time I see Pentagon. Please, can you search it up? I really like them. I gotta go buy my art cafe. I see polar bear. Granny, you sound happy drawing that. Okay, it's cute. I like drawing cute stuff. I know like I'm good at drawing like stuff like this, but like come on, cute stuff is adorable. I like drawing stuff like this too. It's adorable in general. Oh my gosh, look what I found. Oh, we could draw that too. Okay, hold up. I'm sorry, we're not gonna be drawing this little mole thingy. I found another reference photo. Let's start with the little lips. Little duck lips. And then little happy eyes. There you go. And then over here we have this area. And there's a hat. That way we have this part. Oh, let's draw the little hat. It's adorable. Oh, there we go. The joys of just randomly finding good reference photos is amazing. A little strawberry or something over there. This one's also wonderfully chunky. Go down this way. We have a little, almost penguin looking like. Go. Foot. Another foot right here. There you go. And then we have a little purse. Doesn't this look wonderful? This is so cute. Let us shade in this area. Give it just a tiny bit of personality. It looks like a baklava. So cute. It looks so cute. Appreciate it. It feels fun. It's cute, okay? Dude, she's overloaded with cuteness today. Hey. There's so many adorable references. I'm not even joking. I just searched up one thing. Goodness. It's adorable. Okay, let me show you some of the references. How are you doing that? What? Mole salamander. Let me show you some of the references I'm looking at regarding some of the stuff that Bobby's been inspiring me to draw. I like this one. This one's cute. And also, this one looks cool. I think this one's a good perspective to try. Then let me show you. I think this art piece looks really cool in general. I might try drawing that as well later on. Let's see. There's this one. I don't like the face all that much, but we'll see regarding the type of thing. It might be on a giant panda. Who knows? And then there's also this one. So generally, you inspire me a lot, Bobby. Keep up the work, to be honest. It's pretty cool. I find it really, really cool in general. And there's just art in general that I have saved on Pinterest. And like I have a whole board of different stuff. I have a King Charles Spaniel. Oh, what is that? Let's do King Charles Spaniel. Oh my gosh, I saw one this Sunday. They are adorable. They're gorgeous. Oh man, I love dogs like these. They look so cute. I think I drew one before. Oh, okay, look at this one. Look at this. Look at the little eyes. Okay, we're drawing a little chibi version of this. Let's see, how can I do this? By the way, sorry, there's an airplane currently. How can there's so many little photos of them. It's so cute. Okay, should we just do the face or should we do the whole thing? So many options. Let's try doing just the face. Like a really cute, unique looking eye shape. So it's somewhat turned like this, and then it's filled in. We have a little area like this before it heads into the next eye. I'm just doing this according to whatever. I took some of the. I understood what like the type of dog it is, and now I'm able to just, according to some of the reference photos, patch it together into a piece. Go look at the eyes. The eyes are adorable in my opinion. Like they're little puppy eyes. Look at that little puppy eyes. It's so cute. I want a dog. I miss one. Go. It goes into a little area right here. There you go. And then we have nose. The general basic shapes of a dog. Over. Maybe I should make this part just a little more. Yeah. A little more fluffier. There you go. Almost looks like oh, what's it called? A Yorkie at the moment. There you go. We could add bows at the ends once I'm done. Oh, little bows would be so cute. This has now become not a tutorial, but a watch me draw random cute stuff. Oh, adorable. There you go. Ears. Fluffy little curly ears. This is like the puppy version of that dog, though. There you go. We now have a picture of your dog. I can add a little bow over this way. Which way do I want the bow line? Like this would be cute. There you go. Little bow right there. That was an idea, Grammy. Mole salamander. Okay, let's search it up. Let's see what that is. Mole salamander. Oh, interesting. So like it looks like a salamander, but with a bunch of dots on it. Okay, I think we could make this cute. It looks a little creepy, but I think we could make it work. Let's start off with a general eye shape. There you go. And it looks like it has like this thing tied to it. Okay, it looks creepy already. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Oh, there you go. This type of shape doesn't look too bad. Let's add the other eye over here. Could add. Let's see, what type of body shape is that? I feel like we could do this type of body shape, and then that'll go into a nice tail. Trying my best, to be honest, but it's a little hard. That was the idea, Granny. I made a drawing of Gravity Falls. Ooh. Found it lost in the sketchbook. Can I post it? Yes, you can definitely post it. We would love to see that. Amen. The dog is so cute. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Mole salamander, please be understanding. Okay, I'm trying my best. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out how to draw this. Okay, we could add a little body area right here, and then here's my attempt at Here's my attempt. Okay, it's a. I'm trying to figure out how to make this. There you go. The little speckles. It doesn't look too bad, to be honest. We just need. Here. See if this would help. There you go. Okay, it has a little highlight now. Moles on the back. It's not moles, it's more like just dots. There you go. Look, the mole salamander. You can add just some plants around it, I guess. Ooh, water lilies would be cute. You could add stuff like that just around it to make it look a little cuter, if anything. A mushroom. Voila. There you go. Could you make the puppy drawing as perspective one? What does that mean? Like she's standing up. Oh, so something more like, if I had more space over here, I'd be able to do it. Because like over here, you could see the chest area over here. And then she'd be sitting down over this way. And then there'd be like a tail over here. And then you would be able to draw that there. But yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see. What else should we draw? Like a bunch of dog art. We have a dog, we have a cat, we have an axolot, a duck, a capybara, and now a mole salamander. I think it's cute. Okay, I found a cute reference photo. We could add to this little sketch. Okay, let's start off with the nose. We're able to go into this area right here, and then you could guess what's in his mouth. Just do something cute like this. You have to fit it, Granny. Oh, I love it. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm glad you like it because I had no clue what a mole salamander was nor how to draw it. There you go. This goes over here and then spurts sticks out over here. There you go. We got some floof. Happy little dog. Goes over here. The little ears. This looks more like a border collie. We could do this. Just from random reference photos. It is laying down. So we got the little chest over here. Floof. And then got a paw right here. More floof. Chest area, another paw. A bunch of floof over here. And then the chest area. There you go. And we got this part. This part's colored in. Same with the little tail area right here. And the ears. And over this way. There you go. Look at that little happy dog with this little thingy. Voila. Oh, you could also color this part in a little darker. Give it more contrast. It's a big old bone. There you go. What did I miss? She's drawing another puppy. We drew this one, this one, this one, this one. This one, 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 and this one. Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, I got thick meat. Okay, let's see. We can technically draw more, or I could teach you to draw more stuff. For the last thing, can you draw a Siberian flying squirrel? How about no? That sounds complicated. Let's see. What else should we sketch? We could sketch a fish, to be honest. We could just end the live stream by sketching a fish. Just having a random fish in the live. Or you know what we could do that would be even better? Here, we can do this. I could teach you guys how to fill in some space for Teach you how to fill in space in the sketchbook. You can start by drawing a carrot. I draw carrots all the time in my sketchbooks because it's an easy way of filling up space, and I know how to draw carrots. Here you go, we have a carrot that filled up that space. Over here, we could draw a heart and then a little sparkle thingy. See, that filled up that space. We could also add some circles around the area because that also fills up space. And then over here, we could draw a panda because pandas are easy to draw. And that will also fill up some space. Go, we got ourselves a very easy panda. Add little cheeks and a little nose. There you go, that's a panda. A hamster coming out of a vent. Okay, hold up. I need to see if there's any reference photos of that. That sounds cute. Hamster. Because we have some space right there and we could fill it up and then we'll be done. Great deal. Afterlife. I found some cute references. Does it have to be specifically coming out of a vent? Because I see some other ideas that would look cute. Okay, let's do this one. This one looks cute. Good enough. We could do 2 little circles over here, an ear, and some chunky cheeks, an eye, little fur. Fur goes into yet another ear, and then more chunky cheek. Oh, it is holding on to one of those raisin thingies. Here we have a little hamster. Okay, there we go. It's a bit big. Over this way. Oh, you know what this kind of looks like? This looks like a hedgehog. Down here we have just a different color. This bird's different color. Same with the legs. It's a little bit of a weird hamster. But yes, it's my attempt at a little hamster. Wait, hold up. Let's add a little tail. There you go. That's a little tail now. There you go. Little sketches. Looks cute. I just say vent because they often go into vents and end up dying. That's why coming. Oh my gosh. I didn't know that they did that. Wait, hold up. You know what animal is missing from here? You know what animal is missing from here? From this little cute section? We need a rabbit. Let's add a little rabbit. Okay, let's add happy eyes. A smug little smile. And we could add some sunglasses, to be honest. Okay, we could add some cool glasses to it. Go. Got some cool glasses. And then and this part right here. Little chubby cheeks. Look at it. So happy. Perfect. Just like us. There you go. It's puffing its chest out. It's proud. And there you go. Could add big ears. Big little floppy ears. Here we could add here for the little ears. There you go. Voila. We have ourselves this smug little bunny. There you go. We have like a whole page of different cute stuff now. Let's add just a bit more of the filler stuff over here. Goodness, this is pretty. You guys did a great job. Look at that. All of it is so cute. Wonderful. You're you're so accurate with the pencil, how quick you are drawing. I hope it's a good thing. But yeah, it's a good thing not to second guess whenever you're trying to sketch something. It's just to do it. And then you could always erase it. Please can you draw manga? What is that? Search that up and see if we have space for it. No, get me out of this. Okay, let's see. What is that one of those, like, I don't know what that is. It's not coming up. That's amazing, Granny. Thank you. Hi, Moofies. Mouthies. Siberian flying squirrel. Nope. I gave you your salamander. I gave you your capybara. I gave you your axolotl. You're gonna have to be satisfied with that. Granny, I have been asking a request. What's your request? Sorry, I haven't been able to read it. I've been focusing on drawing. But yeah, what's your request, Bubs? You could be the last one I do. That way we're able to just end the live stream because it's been an hour 30. Baby seal. Ooh, okay. Let's do baby seal. Where do we have space for baby seal? Like right here we could have space, or right in this corner. Okay. Well, let's do a baby seal. Oh, okay. This corner works perfectly fine. I'll start with an eye. The little thingy. Okay, here. There you go. This is better. You should sell these collage pages that you do on live. You might have to build to do it, but it would be cool. I agree with that. I feel like it'd be adorable to have, like, hold up. We're gonna add a little thingy right here, another eye over here. I think it'd be cool to sell certain stuff I do on live streams. Maybe like once we're like at, I don't know, 5 million, 5 million subscribers, or 5 million people in our little family. Because I feel like otherwise nobody would want to buy it, even if they say so. There you go, little flippers and little flipping thingies. There you go. And let us. It almost looks like a dumpling. It looks a little too mad. I'm gonna make this like a cute little baby seal. Add a little dumpling shape. Go. Over here we have little flippers. There you go. We have a baby seal, guys. Little cheeks. There you go. Look at that. It's adorable. I don't know what that is. It says Momanga. Again, don't know what that is. I will donate $200. Yeah, prove it. Can you look at Siberian flying squirrel? I said no. I drew you 3 other things, my dear friend. Learn to understand what the word no says. Means. Bet. I have no clue. Okay. Manga. Chiwaka. Chikawa. Oh, okay. I see what that is. Miko said hi. Hello. Chubby little guy. Owl, please. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to start making like little small art because we filled up a lot of space. There's another corner right here that's perfect for another drawing. I think. Okay, even if you don't end up donating $200, I'm gonna draw your little request because I think it's adorable. Let's try drawing it, to be honest. We are running out of space. We're gonna draw the owl next. Don't worry, give me 1 second. I gotta go. Oh, okay, well, bye. Let's start with the eyes. There you go, here. We're starting to do tiny drawings because we have no space to do bigger ones, but give me a second. I'm drawing whatever this thing is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Got this thing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. This thing. It looks like a rat, like a cute little rat. There you go. Let's give it a cute little then get to do this part. I think we're done soon. And then this is my attempt. My attempt at drawing whatever mango thingy. Little mango chi thing. Hopefully that's what they were talking about, because I have no clue. I just searched it up and this came up, so I'm like, okay, might as well draw it. Okay, we have. Sorry, I gotta go. Bye. And then Mushi said hi, hello. It's Pikachu. Did you learn drawing by yourself? Yeah, I've been self-taught this whole time. I've been self-taught in sketching like this. I've been self-taught in art like this. I've been self-taught in all the commissions. These look so pretty. Thanks. We have a bunch of different drawings. We have to do one owl. Happy avocado. Hold on. We're not done. We need to do owl. Let's see. We need to find ourselves a little owl. Okay, I found a reference we could do. We can add that right here. It's just gonna be, again, small. We have to deal with small things now. And little eyes. Little beak. Another eye. We could do almost a barn owl look to it. It's gonna be just a floofy ball. Oh, okay. I think I have another idea. Oh, we could add little chicken feet. Look at that. We have an owl. Okay, let's see. These look so pretty. Did you learn that by yourself? Is a Pikachu? Yeah, it's a self-learned art. It's a happy avocado. So we need to find space for an avocado. Right here works. We're gonna just do a sparkly avocado because sparkly avocados mean they're happy. Yeah, there we go. And then avocado shape. Come on. Yeah. There you go. Look, it's an avocado. Fill in the little skin area. Fix up that one spot. And it is happy because it is shiny. There you go. Look, happy avocado. Okay. Can you make a snake shaped like a ring on the arm of one of the people you've already drawn? There's no people that we drew. So all of these currently are just little chibi drawings. This one. We didn't draw any people in this page, as you could see. But we can add a little snake over here. Start with the little... There you go. Can have it. Should we have it coil or should we have it just be... Ooh, I know. Okay, hold up. I need an eraser. I can make this very cute by doing... There you go. We have a little snake. She asks for a request. Fantasy, hello. Wait, how about a spider? Okay, hold on. We're gonna draw a tiny spider because we need space. We have barely any space. We're gonna draw that spider over here. Just there you go. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a little spider right there. And little thing. I don't know what it's called. The thingy to bite. Looks more like a crab or a flea, to be honest. But I tried. Adorable, please. Okay, what did you ask for? Can you draw? No, I can't do that. Sorry if I wrote it wrong. Can you draw and distract? I'm drawing and distracted. I don't know what you wrote. I need to reread it. Okay, this live thing is fun, actually. You distracted with the main thing. We did the main thing. I taught you guys how to draw this. I taught you guys how to draw this. And then the sketching in general is just a good thing. Snake is stuck. Thank you so much for feeding me with your drawing. My stomach's full. Okay, what did you want me to draw, V? Because we have a limited amount of space left on this page, and then we're gonna end the live stream because we have like 5 minutes. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for you to comment because I think you said something, but I didn't. I wasn't able to read it, to be honest. Oh, I found a cute little thing we can add. Okay, I need space on my page. Just sketching a little creature looking at all of your guys' drawings. A turtle. Okay, hold up. I forgot to read the comments. My bad. Snake is stuck. Thank you. Okay, let's see. How about a chicken? Granny, do a turtle. I'm trying to figure out what V wanted me to draw. Can you draw a Yorkie? Okay, hold up. Let's start with the chicken. Let's start with something small. One moment. One thing at a time, guys. We have a bit more space left over in this area in general. So let us do chicken. Okay, perfect. I have a perfect. We could do it in this corner. Yeah, we can do it in this little corner. Have you seen the little updates? Have you seen the updates that what's his name? Minecraft is gonna be doing? They're gonna add little chicks. It's gonna be so cute. And also give it little feet. There you go. And then arms and then a little rooster thing. There you go. Look, it's a chicken. Okay, now a turtle. We're doing such tiny art now. Turtles, let's do a 6-pack. Let's do a 6-pack. Oh. One more right here for adding a little rim. There you go, has a little 6-pack on the shell. And then the head. There you go, we have a little turtle. Can you draw a Yorkie? Kind of looks like the dog you already drew, but more poodly. Okay, let's see what I think I know what a Yorkie looks like. I wrote Yoki. Nope, let's go back. York, IE. Turtle, yep. They're adorable. It's not fair. Why can't my hands do this? Your hands can do this. You can do this. I believe in you. You got this. Granny, in the future, we could expect a Minecraft stream. Yes, amen. Yes, absolutely. Okay, I found it. I could do a little Yorkie over here as well. Zoom in so you guys could see it because these are tiny drawings. Like, look at the lead pencil compared to the drawings. The chick is tiny. Look at the little chick. Could barely see, but whatever. Okay. Let's do a Yorkie. Do eyes like this. Nose. Little tongue. Making this part a little more like this. I figured out what I did wrong with the eyes. My bad. Where's the eraser? Yeah, erase. There you go. You do a little circle and then a little thingy. There you go. Good enough. Could do this part right here. Yorkie thingy. It looks like a rat. I am sorry. I did not get that shape correct. Yeah, we tried. This does not look great. Please can you do a Siberian flying squirrel? Nope. Draw Kirby. Oh, okay. That works. Hold up. Somebody said shark something or something else. So I'm going to just quickly draw a shark. Just to get their thing also added into our little... I think it was shark whale or something else. This is bringing me back to my like childhood drawings. Looks like a bird. There you go. It's bringing me back to the way I drew as a child. It's a little whale shark or something. Okay, let's do Kirby. Kirby. No, I like it. Thank you. Okay, I hope. Okay, let's draw Kirby. Where could Kirby fit on this page? I don't know. Don't ask me how I did it. I just did it. It was hard. There's space right there, right here, and then just a bit of space right there. There's space right here, but like again, there's a cat there. Well, you already have your choice. Exactly what I'm saying. Instead of a separate, no, I gave you an axolot. I gave you a capybara. I gave you a whatever salamander thingy it's called. You're done. You're done with your choices. No more. Let us draw Kirby. I need more space. Like no space on this. Okay, got the eye. I'm gonna keep the eyes simple. I hope it looks like Kirby already. And we have a little smile. Come on. Oh, smile. Little cheeks. Then we have... He's going to be sitting down because we have no space for him to be standing. Go. Another over here. And because it's darker color, darker pink. Little arm. Here we have this little bald head. Is the Kirby like a gumball? What is a Kirby? I have no clue. Okay, let's fix the head just a little bit. There you go. We have whoever asked for a Kirby. I don't want the capybara. The only thing that was excellent in the... Okay, somebody asked for a capybara. I had that written down from the very beginning. Either way, though, somebody got a capybara. Hello, your art is really cute. Thank you. Lesnichka. Lesnichi. Draw a parrot in a pirate style, please. Maybe you could draw a ducky next. I drew a duck right here. And draw a parrot. Let's do a parrot then. Let's see if we could bring up parrot. Where would we be able to fit that? I have no clue. Okay, I think I'm able to do right here. If we have space. God, just giving us a bad example by not drinking water. What? Granny, you watch Gumball? Nope, no clue what that is. I'm not going to drink water anymore. Even my favorite artist didn't drink water. Oh, who said that? I drink water. I drink tea, to be specific. Okay, let's draw a parrot. Weird parrot eye. Oh, we have the head. Fluffy body. And then the wing. And then the tail. There you go. And then how to make it look like a pirate. I think we're going to add a little... What's a pirate hat look like? I have no clue what a pirate hat looks like, to be honest. Let's search for a pirate hat. Okay, it looks like a triangle. We're going to add a little triangle hat to this. I have no clue what a pirate hat looks like, so I'm guessing this is what a pirate hat looks like. And also, let's add a little feather over here. Voila! You now have a little parrot. We have so much drawings on this, thank goodness. Okay, he subbed. Hi, welcome to the family. How many glasses of water did you drink today? I woke up recently. Don't know. Welcome to the family, Ketchup Man. Draw an eyelash on the eye patch. There's only one eye on this drawing at the moment, so we're not able to do that because I don't think it'll look that great. Make an axolotl eating a marshmallow. We have an axolot, so we're not going to be able to do that unless you want me to just add a marshmallow. I don't know if this ruined the drawing, but here's a marshmallow. It's eating a marshmallow. It looks like its cheek is a little stuffed. Add more. There you go. Look, it's eating a marshmallow. There you go. Can I have another drawing? No. No, my dear. Please. That's cute, thanks. How about a small little Pokemon? I think I know one of them. Where is it? We could add the rat-looking one, but I don't think we have space enough for it. My profile picture is hand-drawn. Ooh, cool. Stop being selfish. Kind of agree with that. Ollie, I love you. Please don't take this to heart, but you already have other drawings that I gave you. No means no. Learn that lesson. And if you don't learn, I'm gonna have my moderator fix that. Ratatat? No, Mew. I was thinking about Mew. Let's see if we have space in any of this area. I feel like only space it's right there. That's a rat Pokemon. Oh, I never knew that. Okay, let's try adding. I like your drawings, they're awesome. They're a bunch. Look at that one. That looks like a kindergarten drew. Thank you though. Look at this though. Oh my gosh. There's a chick right there. I appreciate the compliment though. Okay. Let's add. Let's add this one over here. I like your drawing. Bye, Absolute. Bye, Ketchup. Oh, they're gone. Go. Sitting down, and then over here they have their little tail. It is horrible looking because it's just tiny, and I barely had space for it. But yeah, I think we finished. I think we finished the whole page. Finger it's twitching to press the subscribe button. I wonder why. Anyways, if you do want to join the community, go ahead. It'd be cool to have you guys join. And then we're able to just talk more on live streams in general. This was just a random like tutorial start type of thing before we did like the requests and stuff like that. I think that was adorable. We did the requests and stuff like that. Typical live streams go over art like this and this. We also do art like this every now and then because it's fun and you guys get to do many stuff. Hi, hello, Maddie. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm glad you're sorry. Please don't do that again. If you have requested art, that's perfectly fine. But again, be mindful. There's a lot of other people that also want art. Insane art. Thank you. Appreciate it. We have a marshmallow right there. But yeah, I think we are done for today. So let us add our final drawing. We did it. We're all done, guys. Hi, Lily. Sorry you joined so late, but we are finishing up at the moment. Oh, there's so much cute art, though. I'm gonna live stream tomorrow. No, tomorrow I am very busy with work and stuff like that, and the rest of today I am spending doing an exam for one of my classes. So my finals exam on that in general. So yeah. Wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. I have no clue what's on the exam papers because most of the stuff that I have learned I feel like isn't gonna be used all that much in the exam itself. Gonna go eat something first. Hey man. Thank you, Bobby. You know I need to eat too. I agree with that. But yeah, thank you guys everybody who did end up joining. It was honestly really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. I don't remember who Petal Mist is. But Petal Mist also. Thank you for playing Minecraft with me. It was really fun. I appreciated it. Yeah. Bye guys. Bye. Bye Bobby. Thank you for coming. Yeah, bye V. I'm glad you also were able to join. We're missing a few people, but bye.